Wargaming Fundamentals 101. Pushing out some Tactica, and the focus of this vlog in the Wargaming Tactics playlist is independent of the system that you're playing. Whatever you're playing right now, to help cut down on that learning curve, to give you the tools, the tech, the talent, so that you go in and you literally win your next game. This idea that with any wargaming system, to take things to the next level, you got to put in some time, whether that's physical plays, tabletop simulator, and if it takes you 10 plays to get to a certain level, can we do that in 8? Can we do that in 5? Can we do that in 3? So that's what I'm looking to address, again, independent of wargaming system. Now, for the sake of illustration, we're going to be talking about dice as a way to determine unit effectiveness and ways to have a unit, whether it's infantry, tanks, spaceships, ground forces, mechs, whatever it's going to be, on the table. But this could apply to cards or other alternating wargaming systems that use other mechanics to figure out just what's going on. So if we take a unit, I've got a unit of infantry, chain of command. That's the first system that came to mind. Fantastic World War II rule set. And I've got my squad for chain of command. I've got 5 riflemen and a machine gunner. And I've got a junior officer with a machine pistol. Those rifles are going to do 1 shot each. So I put out 1d6 each. I put out 4 for the machine gun. And the machine pistol on the junior officer, that doesn't have range. It's more for close combat, so that doesn't count. They're there to issue orders. That's the dice pool. That is the dice pool that I'm going to roll to see what I can affect on your side of the table. Now, I have to hit, I have to wound, there might be cover. Do I cause kills or shock? I mean, there's a lot of other variables, but that dice pool is the starting point. It goes down from there, because you're going to be in cover, because I'm not going to hit everything. I might not kill everything. There's going to be some sort of effect. So the first rule, that's kind of the base mechanic, the visual here. And again, slot in your system, slot in what you have. Development of the dice. When you shoot at a unit, you want to remove it off the table. You want to take that unit and remove it off the table. That is the only reliable way to get rid of your opponent's dice pools. I mean, think about this. Think about your last game, or if you have a picture from your last game, or you're part of a gaming group or a gaming club, you go online, you call up a picture, and just look at your wargaming system and assemble the dice pools, in front of every unit, or better yet, if you have a chance, pull out your army out of the gaming case, put it out on the table, or what you're thinking about playing this week, and literally put all the dice in front of each of those units that they can shoot. That is the best that your army can do this turn. Now, if I shoot at a unit and I remove it, then I've cut down on the dice pool. That's less that you have. So rule number 1, we're doing kind of 2 things here. We're looking to win the mission on the tabletop, but I'm also looking to reduce your army, so this way it hampers your ability to win the mission, and it hampers your ability to reduce my models. So I want to pick a unit, and I want to focus fire everything into it until it's gone. Okay, second visual, and then a what if. There's always a what if, but we got to lay out the concrete terms first. You have a unit of infantry. I have 2 units of infantry and a tank. They're all in range to shoot your unit of infantry. What I want to start with is shoot that tank into your infantry. Machine gun, switch from armor piercing, high explosive, if it's chain of command. See what happens. What did I do? How many did I kill? How many did I break? What's the status of the unit? Is it still up? Next unit. Shoot the rifle team, shoot the machine gun team. Did I wipe out your unit? Next unit. This idea of just going down the line and methodically ripping apart your army and figuring out what to shoot. Now, target priority is a little different. That we're going to cover next. Target priority is not only, what's in range. I'd like to shoot that weak unit in the back. I'll kill it easily, but instead your armored unit is in the front, but that's the only thing I have range to this turn. Okay, well, we're going to go where we have range. Or it depends on 2 units are in range. What do I want to focus fire on? Well, what's going to do more damage to me? What's going to interplay into the mission? What's going to affect the mission? There is back and forth. It's very, very fluid. But you want to shoot until a unit is removed. Okay, this is the what if. You're in the thick. Units have engaged, right? Because it's never one-to-one. There's a lot of action. If you can't effectively engage and remove a unit off the table, right? I have 2 units against your 2 units, or 3 units against 2 units. Then you want to take a unit down to operational efficiency. Once it reaches a certain point, the dice metrics are no longer in the favor to affect the game. Okay, going back as an example, I have my junior officer, machine pistol's not going to do anything. 5 riflemen, that's 1d6 each to shoot. I need 3s to hit. I need 4s and 5s to cause shock. 6 is a kill after I shoot on your unit because you're in cover. And the machine gun does 4 dice. If you shoot at my unit and you kill the machine gun and 2 riflemen, I only have 3d6 left. Now, look, I'd love to shoot into that unit and take it out, but if I can't because I'm facing multiple units, that's an example of once you remove enough model mass of an opposing unit, they can't generate enough dice. So now if I shoot and I have those 3 riflemen, that's 3d6. All right, let's just do the math hammer average, even if I take the dice gods out of it, feeling lucky, feeling hot. 3 shots, 1's going to hit, and then that 1 has a 50-50 chance of causing an effect. An effect is a 4 or higher, and 6 is what I really want because it's a kill. It's probably not going to happen. So if I'm facing 2 units, shoot the first unit into there and see. Did you bring it down to operational efficiency? Less than that? Then maybe you go for the second. But being able to bounce around, being able to identify, being able to look, independent of the system, slotting your system in, fire, eliminate a unit. On to the next. Fire, or assault, or psychic power, or missile, torpedo, whatever it's going to be. Broadside. Been playing some Dreadfleet again, right? Broadside, do that. Whatever it's going to be, just go down the line, remove. Think about how you can tear apart, deconstruct your opponent's army. So if it takes 10 games to do that, I think we can do it in 8. I think we can cut that learning curve down.